good YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a Cleveland Cavaliers rebuild. Kevin Love on the Cleveland Cavaliers for the long term now. He actually signed a contract extension with the Cavaliers, which I found very interesting. A lot of us thought for sure that he'd be traded, but looks like Kevin Love is there for the long term and there for like the next 5 seasons at 30 years old. So I guess this means they're going to build around Kevin Love maybe, or they're going to potentially trade him in the future. Maybe a team would take him on for the long term. I'm not sure, guys, because remember, Blake Griffin got that long-term extension from the Clippers, and then he got traded. So anything can happen. But for the Cavaliers' sake, I guess this is a decent move because they have a nice borderline, well, he was an all-star last year. They have an all-star locked up for the future, and then they can basically build around Kevin Love. Colin Sexton, I think, is already a nice draft pick. George Hill and J.R. Smith on team options, so they'll just be here for the season being, and then you can trade them, or you can let them go after this season. So let's go ahead and see how this team will do this first season. Not going to make any changes, just going to let it roll out. We got Colin Sexton, J.R. Smith, Corver, Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson, Jordan Clarkson, George Hill, Rodney Hood, and Larry Nance Jr. rounds up the rotation. I'm going to go ahead and make Kevin Love the first scoring option, and then after that, we'll just see what happens from there. But hopefully, just hopefully, this team, can make some noise here in the Eastern Conference. At the end of the season, we go a whopping 41-41, which isn't too bad. We do make the playoffs, and we're facing the Toronto Raptors in the first round. So this should be very interesting. Kevin Love led the way with 21 points almost and 12 rebounds. Almost had a block a game, but he did not. But 20 points and 12 rebounds is exactly what you'd want to see out of a guy like Kevin Love. And Colin Sexton had 16.5 this season, which is great. J.R. Smith had 16 as well. Rodney Hood at 11. I actually gave out quite a few contracts at the contract extension deadline just because I kept the core intact and no one wanted way too much money. So I'm like, you know what? I'll hand out these contracts. So this is what we got. George Hill and obviously J.R. Smith are going to be free agents. Clarkson is still on his contract, but after this season and after Tristan Thompson's season, they'll be on smaller contracts, and Rodney Hood also gave him a contract extension, so he will not be a free agent. Larry Nance Jr., same case, he will not be a free agent either, so we'll still have money to sign someone else, but these team options that we do have left they're probably going to be declined, so we will have some money. But facing the Toronto Raptors in the first round, let's see if we can beat them at all. Probably not. We're down 2-0 to start the series, and just like that, we are eliminated. Not a surprise there. We weren't ready to make the win a championship or get far in the playoffs anyway, so it's whatever. So Oklahoma City Thunder win the championship behind Paul George as the Finals MVP, which is cool. You'd think Russell Westbrook would win Finals MVP, if anything, but Paul George takes over. So other than that, let's see what our draft pick will look like. We don't even have our pick. The Lakers have it, so I'm not sure. Oh, was it part of the Isaiah Thomas trade? Probably. So NBA draft. So let's go ahead and see if we have any picks at all. I didn't really pay attention. We have the 8th pick from the Nets. Actually, we do not have the 8th pick. This is actually just, a mistake. So, you know what? I'm actually going to trade this pick away because we're actually not supposed to have this pick. Now, who would probably be the 8th worst team next year? Maybe a team like the Hornets. I don't know. Who has I don't know. The Nets. You know what, Nets? Just have your draft pick back, I guess. I don't know. So, just give me... I don't know. I just want to get rid of this pick because it's not ours. It doesn't really belong to us. So just give me the 28th pick and I'll take it, I guess. So we'll roll with that. We shouldn't even have a pick and we'll leave it be. So let's get over the NBA draft. I'm not going to make a selection at number 28 overall. They take Keelan Tile. Probably not going to bring him in. Player options, though. Let's see how much money we have left. George Hill declined. We declined J.R. Smith. And Kyle Korver and Ante Zizic accepts, or we can accept Ante Zizic and Dakota Mathias, but I'm going to go ahead and decline Dakota Mathias because I don't even know who that is. And, of course, I'm going to decline all 3 of these guys, so that'll work out just fine. Kyrie Irving is a free agent. Let's go get him back now that LeBron's gone. No, I'm just kidding. But I am kind of curious to see how much money do we have now. So we have basically what we got going for us is we have Colin Sexton, we got Jordan Clarkson, we have Rodney Hood, we got Cedi Osman, we have Kevin Love, Larry Nance Jr., Tristan Thompson, Ante Zizic. So this is a fine team as is. I like how the positions are. So I don't have a problem with anyone necessarily. Cedi Osman would be a nice backup 3, and then obviously Colin Sexton. I do want to start at the point guard. If I could have a better starting shooting guard or a better starting center, that would be ideal. I don't mind Rodney Hood starting at the 3. So let's see what's out there. Let's see what we can get. So you probably don't have a ton of money. So let's renounce Kyle Korver, J.R. Smith, George Hill, all those guys. And then we can renounce all these guys. So we don't need any of these guys. I'm failing at renouncing people. So now when we look at the team, we got about 15 million cap space, which that'll get us someone decent. Let's see who would want to come to this team. So I'm not sure. So we could either choose a starting center, probably a decent starting center, or a decent starting shooting guard. So let's see what's available. As far as and we should have more money next year after Jordan Clarkson and Tristan Thompson's contracts become cheaper. So I will be excited about that. So we should have money next year as well. So I shouldn't throw anyone too much of a hefty contract. So as far as a shooting guard, let's see what we got. So we got Dwayne Wade, KCP is available, Wesley Matthews, Gerald Green, Austin Rivers, J.R. Smith. Not like anyone too much there. Starting centers, we got Hassan Whiteside, Jonas Valanciunas, Vucevic. Not quite enough money. Enes Kanter, no. And Harry Giles, no. Brook Lopez, we could afford him, but that wouldn't be the most ideal fit. And I think he signed Dwayne Dedmon would be interesting, but it would almost be like the same thing as having Tristan Thompson, so I don't see the point of that. Brogdon, a little too much money, although Brogdon would be a nice pickup. Redick for 1 season, I don't know. I don't think he'd come to Cleveland. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. So Jeremy Lamb maybe for 1 season. I don't know. Give us a decent signing. He's 27 years old. KCP, another one that could be a decent signing. Maybe I don't want to give him a 1 year. He's probably tired of taking 1 year deals. He's taken 2 from the Lakers, so I don't think he'll take another one. Austin Rivers, Justin Holiday, J.R. Smith, Alex Burks, maybe as far as shooting guard depth, and then maybe a backup center, Kenneth Faried. I wouldn't mind taking him on. So let's see what we got. So we got Jeremy Lamb, Alec Burks. They all accept, so I don't need necessarily all of them. So what should I do here? Should I take Jeremy Lamb for 1 season or Alec Burks? I think I'm going to take Alec Burks and Kenneth Faried. I could take them both, though. I mean, they're going to both be free agents after the season anyway. I might as well take them both. So we're going to go ahead and roll with that for this. We're probably not going to be very good again, but, we got some decent pickups, so I'm not going to complain. And then, like I said, we should have more money next year, which is going to give us a lot of money to go sign maybe another superstar next to Kevin Love. I don't know how realistic the Cavs getting a superstar is, but we'll see how it works. So as far as player progression is, though, let's see what we got. We got Kevin Love, 88 overall, still. Colin Sexton up 3, Larry Nance Jr. up 2. So like this is a pretty young team, minus Kevin Love. So really like how this team is looking. I mean, the Cavs could potentially still make the playoffs in the East next year. I mean, now that Kevin Love sounds like he's officially going to stay. I mean, do I sound stupid saying that? Of course, Cleveland will definitely have a hard time making it there because the East has gotten better, especially with the Wizards and the Pacers having their pickups they did, although those teams were both in the playoffs. I mean, maybe the Knicks could surprise people. The Nets, maybe. I don't know. The East has gotten better, so the Cavs might be the team that drops out. I'm not sure. We'll definitely have to wait and see on that. It's going to be a fun season next year for sure. So, Chetty Osman, I'm going to go ahead and throw him some money, and then not some money. I'm going to throw him an untapped potential because I want him to get some minutes this season if possible. But he might not get any minutes. So let's see what the rotation is looking like. We have Colin Sexton. Alec Burks is starting. Rodney Hood at the 3. Kevin Love at the 4. Tristan Thompson at the 5. Jeremy Lamb. Larry Nance. We got Clarkson and Darius Miller all coming off the bench. I'm going to go ahead and let Darius Miller take an L. He's going to sit this one out. Chetty Osman. Zizic aren't coming off the bench. Are they both under contract next year? Chetty Osman and Zizic. Zizic is, so I mean, might as well send him to the G League, but Chetty Osman, I'm not sure about him. I don't know how much money he's going to want, so let's see if he'll just resign right now. He will not, undecided, and he's expected 6.49 mil, so let's just go ahead and give Zizic to the G League, and I guess I'll send, we'll just leave him, actually. So, I'm going to go ahead and roll with this. I'm actually going to have Clarkson starting. I think I like Clarkson starting a little bit more. just because I think he deserves the opportunity. And then I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the season, see if we can make the playoffs once again, and hopefully we can. At the end of the season, we did not make the playoffs this time around, but it's all right. 33 and 49. We will have a decent draft pick if we do have our pick. I'm not sure if we do or not. Let's see if we do. We have the 8th pick, so we can use that to our advantage. And we'll go ahead and just re-sign Tyronn Lue. Why not? Let's just bring him back. And then NBA draft, let's go ahead and see what we should do with this 8th pick. So as far as what we should do with this 8th pick, we have Kevin Love, we have Larry Nance Jr., we have Rodney Hood, we have Tristan Thompson and Jordan Clarkson, and the 8th pick. So let's see what we should do. 8th pick, let's see what the best ideal decision is. Robert Covington is offered to us. Brandon McCoy, holy crap, he's got a massive contract. Beverly, we got Kyle Anderson, Harry Giles, Hassan Whiteside, Ersan Ilyasova, JJ Redick, Jeff Teague, Seth Curry from the Orlando Magic. We got Bobby Portis, Jeremy Lin, Karis LeVert, Deontay Davis, Paul Millsap, Monte Morris. And I guess I shouldn't be reading every offer to you. TJ Warren, Jonte Murray, Steven Adams for 1 season. They could take on Tristan Thompson. That wouldn't be a bad deal, honestly. I might actually do that. Or Jusuf Nurkic is a nice acquisition as well. Jusuf Nurkic to the Cavs for the 8th pick. All right, let's do this because Nurkic is on a decent deal. So I'm going to go ahead and take Jusuf Nurkic from the Blazers, my favorite team, and Jusuf Nurkic will be our starting center next year. So I'll roll with that. That's fine. Tristan Thompson will come off the bench, and then Zizic, we'll figure out. Maybe we trade Tristan Thompson. I don't know. We'll see. But Kevin Love, nonetheless, is, of course, still the starting power forward. And we got Nurkic, and we're still going to have money to sign a shooting guard, which I hope. Okay, I didn't even need to jump in here. Let me just go ahead and sim to the end because I traded the 8th pick. But my thinking is we're going to sign an all-star shooting guard this offseason, hopefully, since we just got a center and Jusuf Nurkic. So hopefully that will work. So we got Jusuf Nurkic. Rookie signing, obviously none because we traded the pick. And then Colin Sexton and Ante Zizic, welcome back. So love that. And then qualifying offers, Quinn Cook, not offered. And of course, like I said, let's see how much money we're going to have. Jeremy Lamb is a free agent. We're going to go ahead and renounce everybody out here. Chetty Osman's going to go as well. Actually, we'll leave Chetty Osman there for now. And then we have, okay, maybe we don't want to leave Chetty Osman there for now. Let's go ahead and just renounce him because we need the money. So, player contracts, we have 17 mil. So, we got Colin Sexton. We have Jordan Clarkson, Rodney Hood, Kevin Love is still under contract, Larry Nance Jr., Jusuf Nurkic as the starting center, and then we have Tristan Thompson. So, we need to unload Zizic. Zizic, let's just unload Zizic right now since Tristan Thompson, I guess, will be coming off the bench. So, onto Zizic for, let me get a decent Beverly, Anderson, Alpha Kaba. I don't know who that. Bam Adebayo. I'd absolutely love that. I might actually do that now. Bielitsa, Seth Curry as a backup point guard wouldn't be a bad deal. Let's go ahead. Deontay Davis, Rashawn Holmes, Dwayne Dedman, Reggie Bullock. As far as a shooting guard, you know what? I actually like that deal of getting. I like that deal of getting Seth Curry as a backup point guard. So we'll do that. Seth Curry, welcome to the team. The Magic get a nice center and Ante Zizic, which they probably didn't need him because they have Mo Bamba and they might sell Vucevic. I have no idea. But the best available shooting guard right now is Jaylen Brown, which that would be absolutely clutch pickup. But don't have quite enough money. So we have 18 million cap space. So as I can tell, we have Seth Curry, we have Clarkson, we have Rodney Hood, Kevin Love. So basically, we need a starting shooting guard. Like a starting shooting guard is ideal. So let's see what's available. Eric Gordon as a starting shooting guard next to Jeremy Lamb. I don't want to do that again. Kent Blazemore, Troy Daniels, Alan Crabb next to, I don't know, man. I kind of want to just get a Jaylen Brown would be like so awesome, but I mean, I think the Celtics would match no matter what, I believe. I'm not sure. Let's see. He's got a deal from the Hawks right now. What else is out there? So, should we trade maybe one of these guys? Just give ourselves a little bit more money. Rodney Hood is a possibility. We could trade him, but we'd be trading our starting 3 away. So, what about Tristan Thompson? What does anybody want Tristan Thompson? Marcin Gortat would be sent back to us. Alpha Kaba. We're getting rid of our backup center. Alfred Aminu. give us a little bit more money. Monte Morris, Dwayne Dedman, Norman Powell, Nerlens Noel, George Hill, Austin Rivers. I'm going to go ahead and take Alpha Kaba from the Hawks. They get Tristan Thompson, so we'll go ahead and take that. We give him a second-round pick in return. And then let's go ahead and see if we can offer, Jamal Murray. Ooh, that would be nice too as well. We need a little bit more money, man. But let's see if he'll take this. I don't know if he would. 24.14 for 3 seasons. He's a restricted free agent, and our offer is lowest. He's not interested in our offer. Fred VanVleet. What about Jaylen Brown? Can we still... Alright, what about that? Jaylen Brown, 24.14. Eric Gordon. So let's see if we can get one of those guys. They both signed. The Celtics have decided to match, and Jamal Murray gets matched as well. So we strike out on both those guys, unfortunately. Shake Milton, Fred VanVleet, Brandon Knight, Tyler Johnson, Rondo, Trey Burke, Derek Rose, Shabazz Napier, Trayvon Duval. Oh my goodness. Okay. Brandon Ingram. Should we sign Brandon? Try to get Brandon. Jabari Parker is out here as well. Only 25 years old. I guess I could give him a contract. And then we can move Ronnie Hood back to the 2 guard or something like that. I don't know. Let's see if he'll even take this. We have to like lowball him a little bit. So let's see if he'll take that. I'm just kind of working Isaac Bonga. He's definitely pretty good out here. Bogdan Bogdanovic, Gallinari. Centers, Dwight Howard, Sabonis, Jay Crowder. We can move him to the 3. Nah, let's not do that. So let's see. Jabari Parker goes back to Chicago Bulls, so we're striking out some more. Wow, okay. I didn't expect this to be too bad. Shake Milton, no, can't afford him. Tyler Johnson, Wayne Baldwin is actually very underrated. Wayne Baldwin is very underrated. Now, I don't know if I would give him $18 million. That's a little too crazy. Whoa, who's he? Who would match him? Is it Sacramento that would match if I gave him a contract? Dwight Powell, power forward. I don't know, man. I've never signed Wayne Baldwin, and yes, this might be questionable contract right now, but what if he does become this good one day? 18 mil for 4 seasons. I don't know. I don't know if he's that good. That might have been just a stupid offer, but I was kind of running out of options there, guys. So, you know what? We'll take Wayne Baldwin. I'll take my L. If you guys think that's stupid, that's fine. It probably was, but we gave Wayne Baldwin a fat contract nonetheless. I think he's very underrated, and hopefully it works out. I don't know. Maybe he'll earn an $18 million contract playing for the Portland Trail Blazers off the bench. We'll see coming next year. He did have a nice summer league, so hopefully he becomes that good and I don't look that stupid. You know, you guys will be looking at this video later on down the road and you'll be like, maybe that wasn't a bad deal. So yeah, in your face. Anyway, Wayne Baldwin will be the starting shooting guard next to Colin Sexton. That is the plan. And then we're going to go ahead and hopefully that signing, like I said, guys, I tried to get someone else, but I ended up with Wayne Baldwin. So I guess I can't really complain too much. He's not terrible, but I like it. I like it. So Larry Nance, and we'll go ahead and throw this at Wayne Baldwin because I want him to become a beast. So hopefully he does. I don't know how good I've never seen Wayne Baldwin in a simulation, especially as a starting shooting guard. So I really don't know what to expect. But Colin Sexton, Wayne Baldwin, Rodney Hood, Kevin Love, Yusuf Nurkic, Larry Nance Jr., Jordan Clarkson, Seth Curry, and Alpha Kalba. So does Alpha Kalba go up at the small forward? I don't know. I don't even know who he is. He does not, but I'm going to move him there anyway. So that way the rotation looks prettier. So Kalba, you're going to play the 3, and then we'll go ahead and roll with that. So let's go ahead and see if we can make the playoffs with this team. I think we might be able to now that we got Nurkic, and then we got Wayne Baldwin now. We got Seth Curry. So we had some nice pickups. Hopefully Colin Sexton's progression makes this team even better, and Kevin Love can still be a beast. At the end of the season, we finished 45-37, which isn't too bad, honestly, and we are 5th in the Eastern Conference. Let's see how Wayne Baldwin did in this. Okay, Kevin Love led the way with 20, and Wayne Baldwin had 7 points per game. Wow. That was a terrible contract that I gave out, but good thing I don't have to do it for the rest of the video. So now, I learned my lesson, guys, all right? So I learned my lesson. Wayne Baldwin, definitely not a guy you want to give $18 million to. He doesn't do very good. Clarkson, although the rest of the team did well. Colin Sexton, 20 points, and 20-6. Kevin Love still have 20 and 10. So still happy about that. But let's see if we can beat the Boston Celtics in the first round. We don't have LeBron anymore. We can do without LeBron, though. No problem at all. They're up 3-1, and they beat us in 5 games, which is what you kind of expect. But the Cavs probably won't be anywhere near good for a while. But thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you haven't already. But this is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.